Have you heard of the statistic that 90% of traders fail? Maybe you're about to become part of that statistic because numbers show that the biggest number of those that actually fail are new traders. Now, in this video, I'm going to tell you the three main reasons they fail. And here's where it gets even more interesting. Reason number one is what many of these new traders actually overlook. So make sure you do not miss out on that particular reason. Now, I share this because I was one of those very unlucky beginner traders because I got scammed when I was actually beginning my trading career by a big trading guru here on YouTube. So basically, I enrolled into his mentorship and it was all BS. He had nothing really to teach. He didn't know what he was actually delivering. But now with my 6 years trading experience, I try to share what has really worked for me so that maybe it can be able to help someone like you. Now in the comments, I need you to tell me what's your biggest challenge when it comes to your trading. What do you really find very challenging? Let me know in the comments. And in case you also find value or get value from this video, please like this video, share it with someone because you never know. This might be the video that actually unlocks their trading. So please go ahead, share it with them. You never know. You might be able to save their trading career. So let's get into this, shall we? Now, reason number three is the fact that many of the new traders set unrealistic expectations. You look at a trader, they set themselves a goal that, let's say, every month they want to be making 100% as returns. And this is very unrealistic because you cannot make 100% every month. Let's say if you're trading with an account of, let's say, $1,000 and you want to be making $1,000 every month, it is not very possible. It might work for you maybe this month, but you cannot consistently do this. And that's why you end up actually messing up. And that's why you end up blowing accounts. So you do not set such unrealistic goals. I'll tell you this, when it comes to traders or the big traders, for example, institutions, every month they actually have a set target of only 3%. So just imagine, just 3%. So if they have, let's say, an account of, let's say, 10,000 US dollars, they are only and only going to be making $300 on that particular account. So you can imagine such a percentage, only 3%. But now here's where the difference actually comes in. With a $10,000 account, obviously you're only going to make $300. But then if you stretch that to $100,000, you're going to be making $3,000. And then if you stretch that further to maybe $1 million as your capital, then you're going to be making 30,000 every single month. So you see how the numbers actually jump up. So your problem is actually not the returns that you're going to be making. Your problem is the capital. So try and build up capital. Today we have prop firms that enable you purchase challenges, and then you're able to actually scale your capital to the big numbers that you've always maybe wanted to trade. So try and work on your skill because the skill is your problem. Try and work on your skill. Once you know that, yes, you're a good trader, this is when you go ahead and buy these challenges for you to basically start scaling your capital. So hope this is very clear to you. Do not set those unrealistic expectations because you are going to end up, blowing account after account. You do not have to go this way. You have to do it the right way. Always do it the right way. And trust me, once you start looking at things this way, you'll be amazed by how your results are actually going to change or how your results are actually going to improve. Then reason number two is the lack of education. Many of these new traders, even before they get to learn what a pip is, what position size to take in the market, they already want to actually put money on the line. They've not gotten enough education yet, but they go ahead and risk money, which basically ends up getting lost in the market because the markets do not know whether you're a beginner or maybe you started a long time ago. For them, they do not know that. So once you expose your capital to these markets, they will end up taking your money, and this is how you're actually going to become part of that statistic that 90% of traders fail. So in my best recommendation, what I would advise you to do is that educate yourself. There are so many videos on platforms like YouTube. You can go ahead and educate yourself, or maybe even get yourself a mentor, someone that actually can guide you through your trading journey, because for them, they've already walked the journey that you want to actually walk. So let a person or let someone actually guide you through your journey so that you also get the right education, and this is how you're actually going to be able to become that profitable trader that you want to always become. So do not do it alone. Sometimes some traders immediately they get to know that, oh, I can actually make money trading. They go ahead, put money on the line, and they end up losing everything, and then they give up, and that's how they actually end up becoming part of that statistic that 90% of traders fail, or 90% of traders lose their money. Now, the number one reason why these traders fail is simply because of the lack of good psychology. Many of these traders actually come from, let's say, the 9 to 5 kind of lifestyle where they know that you always have to perform. So basically what they think is that they always have to be out there in the market, putting on trade after trade, trade after trade. This is how they end up over trading, and they end up coming with all those bad psychological habits like maybe FOMO and all that. So their psychology is not the best. So I would highly recommend you, as a new trader, please go ahead and work on your psychology. There's so much content out there through books. There's so many good books like, let's say, Trading in the Zone, The Psychology of Trading, and many more other books out there that you can actually start reading so that you improve on your psychology. As well, you can send me an email in case you want to actually be helped in this area. You can always send me an email. I will definitely be able to help you. And of course, in terms of more content, there are YouTube videos that you can watch to basically enable you get to know exactly where you're failing in terms of your psychology. And then once you've actually understood yourself, because trading is more of a personal journey. So if you don't understand yourself, you cannot actually go out there and make money in the markets. You must understand yourself very well. For example, you need to know what triggers you to actually, overreact to the market movement. You need to know all these things about yourself, and this is how you're actually going to go back there and make the money that you want to make. If you don't work on your psychology, you can never make money in the markets, because you can have the best strategy, you can have the best risk management, but because of your poor psychology, you will fail to actually make the money. So always work on your psychology. This should be a continual thing. It's not a one-time thing. Always work on your psychology. Try and educate yourself as much as you can when it comes to your psychology, because if you don't do this, you will not be able to make money from these markets. Now, let me hope you found these 3 reasons very helpful, because if you did really find them helpful, then I'm sure you are going to love this next video, where I share the free trading softwares that are out there that actually work even better than the paid versions. So check out that video. It will definitely be able to help you, especially as a beginner.